These tracks are pretty big. I mean, it doesn't look big, but the holes are pretty deep. I think the wallaby is actually doing this, all this scratch work, because I haven't seen a bunny for ages, and every second night the wallaby's here, so I'm pretty sure it's like the wallaby that is digging around the ground for possibly food, but I don't know, it could be anything. We've got bettongs, they like to rummage. I've got possums, they like to rummage. So these holes are quite substantial. I mean, those were the biggest ones. I was like, oh my gosh, there's just so many holes. So something's very hungry, like even over here. Something is obviously rummaging around for some grub. There you go, that's sort of what its paw prints look like. So triangular, something with, I guess, possibly a paw. Not a cat, probably a wallaby, I would say. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Looks like a wallaby to me. Just digging, looking for some grubs. Interesting. It hasn't hit my little piece of grass there yet, and that's what I water, so that's where it would find some water possibly. I saw something. No, I didn't see anything. I would naturally cut through this, but we can't get to the other side. The gate is screwed. It just didn't come with enough chain to get it off its thing really easily, so I think we just need a different gate lock. I mean, seriously, to spend 6 months with a locked gate because you can't open it is ridiculous. But it keeps the wild animals out, so if there's ever a case of wild dogs or something, it keeps whatever can escape to that area out of the other areas. I think this is where I put my apple seed, but I can't really tell anymore. Could have been here. I'm not sure if any apple will grow, and I also planted more seed somewhere up here somewhere. So I planted a couple more apple seeds somewhere where there's a little bit of open area. So if they grow, they probably won't grow, but if they do, because we're going to get a soaking of rain, so if they end up growing, I'll be like, I threw a couple of apple seeds on the ground sometime. I actually threw it inside of one of those holes in my window. So from a distance, this log does look like something. I always assume, oh, is that a dead bird or something there? But it's always just the same piece of wood. This tree's growing real nice. It's got different kinds of leaves. I think the krill is probably to some water deficiency or something. But I would just safely assume that this kind of tree is probably prone to getting infections, I would assume. But it's been growing up for like 6 months, 8 months. It was just a little wild sprig in the ground, and it's grown up, and that's sort of what it's looking like. But it looks like it's like, if it's not treated well, looks like it might turn into a kind of a crappy tree. But we just leave it to grow. It'll offer some shade, and I don't even know what kind of tree it is though. This is another one that's starting pretty young. It's just a tree. A lot of trees around here, they just self-seed. and stuff, and then they end up pretty much looking like that with trees all around. So, and that's all just like naturally self-seeding trees and bushes, naturally wild pesky bushes that just grow and grow and grow until you get a mountain big as a house over there.